Picture this. You step onto your cruise ship. The music, the excitement, the ocean breeze. Everything feels perfect until it doesn't. The food isn't your style. The crowd feels different from what you expected. The whole vibe is off. And suddenly you're thinking, did I pick the wrong cruise line? Because the truth is simple. Every cruise line has its own personality. If you pick the wrong match, even a beautiful ship won't save your vacation. In this video, we're ranking every major cruise line from number 10 to number 1, based on real traveler reviews, verified onboard experiences, and thousands of ratings worldwide. By the end, you'll know exactly which cruise line fits your style and which one to avoid. Let's get started. Number 10. Carnival Cruise Line. Fun first, everything else second. Carnival takes the bottom spot this time, not because it's bad, but because it's highly specific. It's loud, it's energetic, and it's unapologetically built for budget-friendly fun. If you want poolside parties, nonstop activities, and a no judgment, just vibes atmosphere, Carnival delivers. But the question is that what you want? Because Carnival can be hit or miss. One night, the steakhouse is fantastic. The next night, the main dining room is slow and inconsistent. Cabins are basic, crowds are lively, and the decor often leans neon and chaos rather than calm and polished. It's perfect for groups of friends, party lovers, and families on a budget, but not for travelers who want subtlety, sophistication, or peace. Carnival knows exactly who it is. The key is knowing whether that's you. Number 9. MSC Cruises. Glam on the outside, uncertain on the inside. MSC looks stunning at first glance. Glass atriums, Swarovski staircases, an ambiance that screams luxury. But once the wow fades, the inconsistencies appear. Service varies dramatically depending on crew and itineraries. Food can swing from excellent to confusingly disappointing. Communication, entertainment, and organization often feel disconnected, especially on U.S. sailings. Why does this happen? MSC is huge in Europe, serving guests from dozens of countries. When you blend cultures, languages, and expectations, the experience becomes harder to standardize. That said, MSC Yacht Club is a completely different world. Private decks, butlers, priority everything. It's luxury done right. But once you step outside Yacht Club, you'll feel the contrast instantly. MSC is worth trying, but only if you set realistic expectations and understand it's one of the most unpredictable cruise lines out there. Number 8. Princess Cruises, the classic choice for calm travelers. Princess lands at number 8, not because it's weak, but because it appeals to a specific type of traveler. This is a classic-style cruise done right. Elegant ships, strong dining, comfortable cabins, and a relaxed, grown-up atmosphere. If you enjoy peaceful sea days, scenic itineraries, and polished service, Princess is a reliable choice. Their Alaska program is industry-leading thanks to their own lodges and rail operations. But nightlife? Lively entertainment? High-energy pool decks? Not really. Princess is calm, traditional, and beautifully consistent, but you need to love that style to fully appreciate it. Number 7. Norwegian Cruise Line. The freedom comes with a price experience. NCL's freestyle cruising gives you total flexibility. No dress codes, no fixed dining times, no rigid schedule. But here's the catch. The best dining options are the ones that cost extra. Their entertainment is fantastic. Full Broadway shows, comedy clubs, live music, and great nightlife across the ship. And if you're a solo traveler, NCL is unmatched. Their studio cabins and solo lounge are game changers. But you'll feel the upsells. Drink packages, Wi-Fi, specialty dining, excursions, everything stacks up quickly. NCL is a great choice if you value freedom, variety, and nightlife. But if you prefer an everything-included vacation, the constant extras can feel tiring. Number 6. Holland America Line. The quiet, refined escape. Holland America is timeless. No gimmicks, no megaship chaos, no water slides or go-karts. Instead, you get peaceful lounges, cooking classes, classical music, and destination-focused travel. Their service is warm, their itineraries are thoughtful, and their Alaska programs are among the best in the industry. Dining is refined, not flashy, and the onboard vibe is calm and mature. But here's the real question. Are you looking for serenity or stimulation? Because Holland America is not built for nightlife, families with young kids, or travelers who want constant activity. It's built for a slower pace, deeper experiences, and quiet comfort. Number 5. Royal Caribbean International, the ultimate crowd pleaser. Royal Caribbean is the something for everyone cruise line. You can have a whole vacation without ever repeating the same activity twice. The entertainment is top-notch. The ships feel like floating cities and families absolutely love them. But because these ships carry 5,000 to 7,000 guests, lines and reservations become part of the experience. And while the base fare includes a lot, many of the best options from dining to activities carry extra fees. Royal Caribbean isn't relaxing by default. It's thrilling, varied, and energetic. Perfect for families and activity lovers, but not ideal if you want small ship intimacy. Number 4. Disney Cruise Line. Magic, quality, and a high price tag. Disney surprises many people because the experience isn't just for kids. The kids' clubs are unmatched. Marvel rooms, Star Wars simulators, princess experiences, but the adult-only spaces are equally strong. Quiet lounges, serene pools, world-class fine dining at Palo and Remy elevate the experience. The Broadway-style shows are some of the best at sea, and service, nearly flawless. But here's the honest truth. You pay for the magic. Disney is often double the price of a comparable Royal Caribbean sailing. Is it worth it? If you're a Disney fan or traveling with family, absolutely. If you're purely value-focused, the premium may feel steep. Number 3. Celebrity Cruises. Modern luxury done right. Celebrity focuses on style, design, and refined modern luxury. Their edge-class ships feel like boutique hotels with rooftop gardens, airy architecture, and sophisticated lounges. Dining is a standout. Multiple included restaurants with different styles mean every night feels fresh. Specialty dining is upscale, artistic, and consistently excellent. Service is polished, understated, and attentive. The atmosphere leans adult, calm, and sensibly luxurious, not flashy, not loud. Celebrity is the perfect choice if you want premium quality without the strict formality of ultra-luxury lines. Not ideal for thrill seekers or families chasing water slides, but exceptional for couples, food lovers, and relaxed travelers. Number 2. Virgin Voyages. Adults only, modern, and refreshingly different. Virgin flipped the cruise rulebook upside down. No kids, no buffets, no dress codes, no Broadway, no nickel and diming for food or basic perks. Instead, Virgin offers over 20 included restaurants, sleek lounges, creative entertainment, fitness-focused activities, and a chic, modern vibe. It feels more like a boutique resort than a traditional cruise. It's perfect for adults who want something fresh, social, stylish, and inclusive. The downside? Fewer ships, fewer itineraries, less global reach, for now. But if you want a cruise without the typical cruise feel, Virgin might be your new favorite. Number 1. The ultra-luxury tier, where travel becomes art. At the top sits the world of ultra-luxury cruising. Regent Seven Seas. The atmosphere is serene, the service is near personal, and the attention to detail is unmatched. Suites replace cabins. Michelin-level dining replaces buffets. Excursions, drinks, Wi-Fi, gratuities, they're often all included. The question isn't, is it worth it? It's, is this the experience you want? These cruises aren't about glam or gimmicks. They're about space, quiet, culture, personal service, and once-in-a-lifetime itineraries. They're expensive, and intentionally so. But for those who want the best, this is where cruising becomes unforgettable. Final verdict. Choosing a cruise isn't about chasing deals, it's about knowing who you are as a traveler. The wrong match can ruin a vacation. The right one can create memories that last a lifetime. So let me ask you, if you could set sail tomorrow, which cruise line would you pick? Let me know in the comments. And if this breakdown helped you see the differences clearly, make sure to like and subscribe. The next video on screen reveals insider secrets most passengers never hear.